Snickers creamer, splash of whipped vodka, fresh cream, and coffee to top it off. Gotta make it a mess. Alright, let's get started. Why hello internet, and welcome back. To be honest, I didn't think anybody would come back. I know it's been a while, my bad, but in my defense, being an essential worker, mainly I just work at a grocery store, it's been fairly difficult to try to keep up on other things such as my house, but that has changed, so haha. But I do want to give a shout out with mad props, lots of love, and so much appreciation for those who are in the medical field, who are on the front lines of this really shitty pandemic. So, shout out to you guys. I love you, and I hope you guys are safe, because this really sucks. And you guys have to deal with the brunt of it all. With that being said, there are people who are still at home due to a stay-at-home order, or sadly, you know, they lost their job, and that really sucks. I'm sorry for you guys. And if you're like Idaho, our stay-at-home order got pushed to the end of April, which is this month, so. And I know it's difficult for some. And so for some people, it's super boring. Yeah, again, sucks, but you know, thank you for staying home if you are. I mean, people just really need to just stay at home, stay away from others, and just do their best. And eventually we'll get through this and we'll get out. So, kudos to you guys who stay home. Yeet. But with people staying home too, I mean, they're able to spend time with their family, they're able to work on their current hobbies, if not make new hobbies, and that's really neat. I mean, who knows? Who knows when you are going to get this time again? So one of the things I've noticed about the hobbies that are on the rise is baking, because baking's awesome, so hell yeah. And that is what we are doing today. We are baking. Again, before you ask, no, I have not gotten the replacements for my stovetop. It has been nearly 2 months. It just hurts. But I had found an alternative to another baking thing. And if you remember my previous video, microwave baking is a damn lie and it's immoral. Never again. So, I found something else. After doing some research, this one honestly surprised me. The microwave I got, but this one is just like, huh, okay, let's try it. Ta-da! We're baking with a crock pot. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. So, I had gotten this recipe through Tasty. Well, technically the internet, which led me to Tasty. As far as the recipe goes, I'll post the link down below. That way you guys can try it, because why not? Give it a shot. It's bread. And as the bread fairy, my friends call me that because I make bomb-ass bread. I wonder if the fairy part comes because I'm gay. Them bastards. I'm onto you. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button down below, because with how things are nowadays, likes are the new hugs. For now. But most importantly, drink responsibly, don't drink and drive. Just be smart if you do choose to drink. That's all I ask. As well as everybody else who loves you and cares about you. Anyway, let's go for it. Okay, now that we're getting started, the first thing you're gonna need is 3.5 cups of bread flour. Why bread flour versus all-purpose flour? I'm not 100% sure, but because I am making bread flour seems to be the best way to go. Plus, that's what the recipe says, so yeah. So cool. Gotta put that in there. The next thing you need is 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. Have it. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Wow, how my coffee has evolved. Here's my salt. Alright, now you're gonna want 1.5 cups of water. Right here. Another thing you want to do, once you pour in your flour, salt, and yeast, you want to whisk it together. Mix it decently well. So, we're gonna do that. Okay. And you're also going to want to pour in the warm water slowly and mix with a wooden spoon. Mix. That smells so good. It's starting to form. Look at that. Hey. I am really enjoying this. So once you get it pretty well mixed, I mean, it's not going to be like doughy, but it's gonna be doughy enough. And then you want to cover this. Hold on. Get off the spoon. So once you have it all mixed up pretty well, you want to form it into a nice ball shape. And honestly, your consistency should look like that. And then cover it with saran wrap. Ah, what the hell. So now you need to let this sit once you have it wrapped for 8 to 18 hours. What time is it? Ah! Shit! We're just gonna let this sit overnight. We'll deal with this in the morning. I'll set a timer to like wake me up in 18 hours and we'll go from there. I gotta hate you. Don't get mad, get wet. Yes, son of a bitch. And it is wrapped, it is covered. This mofo's gonna sit on the counter for the next 18 hours. Actually, because I try to prepare the best that I can in this endeavor, I had pre-made a batch because I don't want to wait that long. That's stupid. Aha! And it has risen pretty well. On a side note though, this one might have been sitting longer than 18 hours. I lost track after 16, so we're still gonna give it a shot though. But the next step, you want to lightly flour a surface that you're going to roll this out on. And you're gonna look at this and be like, that is not lightly floured. Oh shit, my bad. Ha, made it hard. I'm also gonna lightly flour my hands because I gotta get this dough out of my bowl. It almost smells like beer. From what I saw in the instructions, you want to roll it out and fold over itself into like a 9-inch circle. A lot of you are probably watching me do this and be like, you're doing it wrong. That's okay. There is my dough. Just kidding. Just kidding. Flatten it with a 9-inch circle. That seems like a 9-inch circle. And then we're gonna fold it on itself. Like we're wrapping a package or a burrito. Ooh, burrito sounds good. So now that that's done, we're gonna want parchment paper. No. So I'm gonna have some regrets now. Don't follow me. You want parchment paper. I don't have parchment paper like I thought I did. Instead, I have foil. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're still gonna try it anyway. I'm kind of one of those people that you just watch and you see the ways of, don't do this, don't do that. We're gonna pop this in the crock pot. So typically you're going to want to make sure that your parchment paper fits in it nicely and stuff. Again, I'm using foil because I don't have parchment paper, so there's that. Next, you're going to want to put it on high. You're going to want to bake this for 2 hours. And then, for better measures, because you don't want your bread to like get that condensation from the lid, you're going to want to cover like a light towel or something over the top. Put that in there and that should catch a lot of the moisture from the condensation. You are definitely not gonna want to leave this unattended, so like don't bake this and then be like, I'm gonna go to the store, because that's dumb. So yeah, now we just have to wait for 2 hours. And I'm just gonna keep tabs on it because I don't want to ruin this, which I probably will, so. Alright, see you in 2 hours. Hey guys, alright, so I did pull the bread out a while ago. The bread had not changed much. So after it had baked for about 2 hours, that's what came out. I mean, it wasn't bad on the foil as I thought it was gonna be. I don't think it was supposed to be that flat. But I mean, it baked like bread. So the final test to this is to cut it. It's fairly dense compared to bread that I'm used to, but this can be very much debunked. I don't know the word I'm thinking of right now, but I'm pretty sure it might have a lot to do with the fact that it's sat out much longer than the 18 hours. No. So yeah, I'm gonna say no to this right now. Thankfully, we have our backup bread, and probably 7 or 8ish in the morning is when we're gonna try this one and hope for the best. Nope, still no. So, we're going to give this a shot tomorrow. So tomorrow morning should be better. I'm hoping it's better because now I'm feeling sad. Well, I guess I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's a little later than I wanted it to be, but I just gotta open the house up. Don't need to be too loud, so. And I said as long as it was like 7, 8, that'd be fine. The bread looks nice. Raise the dough. Look at that. So pretty. So I'm just gonna repeat what we did yesterday. Lightly flour the surface, roll the bread out into like a 9-inch disc, and then fold it in on itself. And then pop it in the crock. I still forgot parchment paper. And you want to lightly flour your hands. Alright, so grab the flour because you want to make that 9-inch disc. I can't remember if the recipe dictated that you need it. I don't know. I'm just kind of used to that with bread and eating. But yeah, and fold it on itself. And then make a nice ball. So nice. So, got my crock pot. Got the bread yet again. I'll go high. Now we're gonna leave that in there for 2 hours. Sit for, gotta get it covered. Let's calm the condensation down. I will see you in 2 hours. Alright, so it's been 2 hours now, and the bread's, I pulled it out of the crock pot, and it looks a lot better than it did yesterday, at least the other one, so, but it looks beautiful. So now, we just gotta cut it. I hope it tastes better. I mean, it still feels a little dense, but it's fresher, so it should be better. Cuts a lot smoother and it doesn't feel as dense. Well, that's already an improvement for being fresher versus, you know, waiting with the previous dough that was probably 3 or 4 days. And it tastes much better, so I will say it's a success. Well, I'm going to say that this was a big success, and I'm very happy. But if you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button down below, because as of now and for a while, likes are the new hugs. Aha. But also make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever it decides to be. I don't know yet. And also leave a comment down below if there's something else you want me to try. I'm hoping that I have an oven to use soon. I'm really hoping, because I would love to have a normal baking video. So anyways, that's all for now. Sad that it took 2 days, but that's my fault on timing. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time.